Hi, welcome to Ed Foodie. Today we're going to make a scallop ceviche. They call it ceviche, although everything is cooked a little bit. I think the scallops are maybe half cooked, and then the acidity of the lime juice finishes the cooking. But we're also going to use fully cooked shrimp. I'm going to throw in some of the imitation crab also into this. So it's a pretty simple thing to do. Normally you would serve it in separate little dishes if you had, like, you knew 10 people were coming over for dinner. We're going to have this tonight for a fairly large group coming. I'm not going to put it in individual dishes. I'm just going to put it in a big bowl and they can serve whatever they want out of it. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is I do have 12 ounces of bay scallops. These are actually a little bit bigger than what I wanted. We'll see what they look like when they cook down. I may end up cutting these in half, I'm not sure. But I got 12 ounces of bay scallops. I'm gonna put these in salted boiling water for maybe 1 to 2 minutes, just until they're a little bit opaque. Got my boiling water. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this pretty high. Okay, the scallops have been boiled. I went ahead and boiled them for 2 minutes because they were a little bit larger than I thought, and they may have been slightly frozen in the middle. So we're gonna let these drain. Actually, they got a little bit smaller, so maybe I won't cut them in half. Okay, we're gonna let those cool a little bit. So what I also have here is 12 ounces of, I guess they're small shrimp. I bought these already cooked, deveined, tails cut off, just to make it nice and easy. What I'm adding that I thought would be nice is I got some of this imitation crab. And I've got about half of this package, so it's about 4 ounces that I'm using. And I cut it up. All right, so I've got about 3 radishes that I've halved lengthwise and then made very thin slices, as thin as I could possibly get them. You can see it's pretty thin. I've got 1/3 of a cup of finely chopped red onion. I've got a half of a jalapeno that I've seeded and again chopped very fine. Made sure all the seeds are out because I don't want this overpowering with heat. I just wanted the good flavor of a jalapeno. I've got 1 Roma tomato that I've sliced or chopped up very fine. And then here I've got about a half a cup of fresh chopped cilantro. And then for the marinade, I've got a half a cup of fresh lime juice. Mine only took about 4 limes. I would suggest, if you're gonna do this, to buy 6 or 8, because you never know. I mean, you can kind of tell when you pick out the limes if they're very juicy or not. And I used, the larger limes. And of course, you probably already know this, when you're juicing a lime, you want to make sure you roll it real good and get all that squeezed inside there. So these were pretty soft, so it only took 4 limes to get me a half a cup. And then the last little thing here we got is 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We'll add in our scallops. Now we're just gonna stir this all up. It looks really good. That's why I like, the radish in here. Gives it just a little bit of color with the red on there. And of course, cilantro and lime, you can't go wrong. I have two rules in the Ed Foodie cookbook. You can't go wrong with cilantro and lime, and everything tastes good in a flour tortilla. I'm gonna cover this with plastic wrap, put it in the refrigerator, let it sit for 2 hours. So our ceviche has been marinating for a few hours. Here's our final product. I sliced some of the avocado, put on top. That's how I'm going to serve it tonight. Then you could do like individual servings if you wanted to, but it looks beautiful. We'll give it a little taste. Like I said earlier, anything with lime and cilantro is good. Yeah, this is good. You know, the jalapeno, it's really not hot, spicy, but just gives it a little good flavor. The lime juice is just wonderful. And the avocado kind of tones it down a little bit. So here we have our scallop ceviche. It also has shrimp and some artificial crab meat, or imitation crab meat, I should say. Oh, I wanted to give a quick shout out to my two grandsons who have a YouTube channel as well, and they just recently made some Thanksgiving chocolate chip cookies. So take a look at their video. It's the video channel is Brennan Plays, BRENNAN PLAYZ. Check out their Thanksgiving cookies. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to Foodie right over there.